recording right now. So today I'm going to try to do the class directly on Zoom without recording anymore on the phone. And very good. So I hope you have a good morning on a Friday, and we start by warming up our palms. And push up your neck. And continue. 2 fingers of the right palm pushing your neck. Relax your shoulders and pull. Very good. Again, push up your neck, your head, sorry. And push with 2 fingers of your left hand and relax your shoulders. So if you notice, most of our practices start with focusing on the neck area. And I am going to go into a rotation, head rotation, left, right, change. And front and back. Very good. Okay, we continue with the shoulders. And change direction. Very good. Fingertips pointing to the left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Palms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. All right. Take your right palm and put it under your left elbow and push. And open, push down, then under. Then grab your left hand with your right hand and pull and change. Right. Relax your shoulders. Up and back. And grab your right hand and push to the left. Very good. And relax your shoulders even more. We continue with the wrist. And open. And fingers. Push with your fingers in your left palm and push with your fingers on the left hand on the right palm. And we go up on the hand, massage the left shoulder, massage the triceps, elbows, and all the way to my fingers. And I go up here, massage the shoulder, back, and here. Again, up, and massage all the way here, up. Very good. We continue with the right side. So I go up, massage the shoulder, triceps, elbows, and back, up, massage, and up. Again, massage the arms. Very good. We continue with the upper back, middle back. So I'll do a bit of Bhagwa palms. So chi ball to the left, I look behind me, and then I go back to the right. Chi ball to the right, I go up to the left. Chi ball to the left, up, right. Chi ball to the right, up, left. And keep going. Inhale, exhale. I open, my spine, I close. I open, I close. Open, close. Pay attention to your spine, how it moves up and down, left and right. And try to feel your vertebrae and see where it moves freely and where you have stiffness. If you have stiffness, you want to release that stiffness and relax. Very good. We work on the lower back and hips right now. So round, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Now, knees. I do a bit of Tai Chi steps. I lift, I pull up, and then I take my right hand and I bring the leg up. Ideally, now the leg should be horizontal. So I push down, keep your balance, and I go down. Change, I do the same thing with the right. So I push up, I relax my hip, but I push with my right hand under my knee up. And then I take my ankle, and now I push down, and I pull up my ankle, and I push down my knee. And if your balance is not very good, you can do it just here, and then you can go down here, and you can in the beginning you can use a chair. So you can have a low chair and put the leg on the chair. So there are ways to do it. Some of the things that we do standing, we can do it standing sometimes because of the balance. So we use 2 tricks. One, either we put a chair in front that allows us to keep the balance, or we do it laying down on the floor. We're not going to go into that right now. Now I'm going to continue with the hips. I'm going to warm up the hips. So I'm going to move to the left, back, left, back, left, back, and change. Right, right, back, right, back, right, back. Excellent. All right. Ankles, I go on my toes, I go up and down, and I warm up the calves, but in the same time, I also work on the ankles. Now, when we practice Tai Chi, of course, all the joints are important to be warmed up, but sometimes we forget about parts of the body that are warming up directly just by walking. So the ankles, rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And tap with your toes on the ground and with the other toes. And now we do the physical warm-up, but we also want to warm up energetically. We want to move the chi a little more. So remember, the first pillar of Ki Train method is active relaxation. Active relaxation is physical through the joints, muscles, meridians, and internal organs. So now, when I start with this, I rub my hands, and my terminal meridians on the palms, they will be activated. Now I reach down on the feet. So I'm going to tap with my feet on the floor, and please feel your feet. If you have any pain anywhere, you can massage your feet. You can take your feet and you can massage your feet. If you cannot do it standing, you can sit down and do it. So you're massaging your feet and feel if there is any stiffness in your feet. If there is, please work on it. Don't live with it throughout the day. Very good. So this was the warm up. Now we'll continue activating the chi in the body. We will flow the chi from the left side all the way to the left palm, and then from the right palm all the way down. Now, how do we do this? Imagine that you have 2 wires, plus and minus. from a battery, from a car battery. I don't know if you ever did it, but if you can do it, you can see. When you go with two wires, plus minus, and they get together, there is a difference of energy plus minus, and there is a current going even if you don't touch them. The same thing we do with our palms with the chi right now. So I'm going to bring my palms on top of my head, and you can straighten your hands all the way up, and you inhale. So keep the palms there. I'm going to change because I want to show you. Yeah? So you can keep the palms there, but mentally, when you inhale, you draw the energy from the left foot all the way to the hip, all the way to the shoulder, all the way to the arm, to the palm, and then you exhale through the right palm, and then down, all the way down. So I absorb the chi energy from the earth through the left foot, all the way up to my left palm, and then I go down through the right palm into the ground. Okay, so we'll do this, but before we activate the palms, so rub the palms, and we'll do it first here. So touch your palms, but then separate the palms, and try to make sure that here is one line, and this is one line. So not like this. Try to keep your palms in the same line. And I inhale through my left foot, all the way to my left palm, and then I exhale through my right palm, all the way to my right foot. And I continue. Inhale, exhale. Don't touch the palms, keep them separated. Inhale and exhale to the right part, and bring your palms up all the way to your on top of your head. Yeah, and I inhale all the way to the left palm. Exhale. Inhale all the way to down to the right foot. Very good. And now, remember, we're talking about the meridians, left part of the meridians, right part of the meridians, and then we have one main meridian. Actually, there are two. We have the meridian that goes through the spine all the way under the nose, and then there is a meridian from the chin that goes down and it connects with the other one. So this is the immortal breathing, the microcosmos. So we draw the energy from the earth all the way through the body. So our body becomes like a bulb connected to the earth. Then now I'm going to be inside my body, connecting the three dantians, lower dantian, central dantian, upper dantian, through the immortal breathing. So we'll continue with that. This time I want to touch my hands, and I'm going to inhale on the spine, all the way up here under the nose, and then immediately, without holding the breath, I exhale down into the first vertebra. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Very good. Okay, so the energies that we work with are very subtle. We can't feel them immediately. However, if we do this for a longer time, we will feel the difference between this exercise, when we are connected to the ground all the way up and down, and this exercise when we are just working with our own energy. Now, if you notice, breathing brings the heaven energy, the air, right? The intention brings energy from the earth. So when I work on this exercise, I'm combining the air with the earth, energy from the environment to the earth, to the breathing. When I'm working this exercise, I'm containing my energy inside my body, but I also add chi through the breathing. There is another way to do it when we don't use the emphasis on the breathing. We do it without breathing. We just mentally breathe gentle, very gentle, and we just imagine how the chi goes on the spine all the way under the nose and then goes down back to the spine. Very good. Okay, excellent. So this is a way to do the active relaxation through the warm-up. There are many ways to do it, but this is one of the ways. Now, what did I do exactly? By doing the first exercise on the left and then on the right, what I do, I balance the energies from the left and on the right. Now, each meridian, according to the time of the day, the emotions that were going on, the activity of the certain organ, yeah, that each organ defines one meridian. According to that, there are different levels of chi that go through the left side and through the right side. That's why sometimes we feel frozen shoulder on the right, or we feel headache on the right or on the left, or we have pain in the left hand. There is an imbalance of energy between the left and the right. By doing this exercise, we balance out the chi between the left and the right side of the body. So it is a technique of active relaxation through balancing out the chi. Another exercise that we do usually with active relaxation is the volcano and the thunder. So we'll do that right now. Volcano, I go on my toes, inhale, and then exhale all the way to my fingers. Inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, and exhale. And now I do it from the fingers to the toes. I inhale and exhale. First, I start with the palms, shoulders, and all the way to my feet. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Excellent, very good. All right. So today we will do a routine on digestion. We'll work on the spleen a bit, on the liver a bit, and mainly on the intestines. And we'll do that with exercise that we know, and maybe we'll add some more exercise that maybe not all of you know, which is good. So we learn this routine: spleen, liver, intestines. Now, spleen is earth element, liver is wood element, intestines are a combination between fire and metal. So we work 4 elements, but not on the main organs. 2 are main organs, 2 are secondary organs. Main organs are heart, lungs, kidney, liver, and spleen. Secondary organs are the pericardium, the gallbladder, the urinary bladder, the intestines, and the pancreas and the stomach, right? So those are secondary organs. So for digestion, we have a combination of primary and secondary organs. So we'll start with the spleen, and on the tongue, the spleen is located in the center of your tongue. So exactly on the center. Now, it's not very easy to access that, but you can take your tongue out and you can bite slightly on the center of your tongue. Please do not injure yourself. Don't bite too strong. It's just to activate the organ. So I take the tongue out, and with the teeth up, I press on the tongue, and I try to activate the spleen through the tongue. Remember, every organ, every main organ, has an activation through the senses, the colors, the taste, the smell, and activating the meridian or some points, reflexology points in the body. Definitely, we will work with intention, but it's always good to use as much as possible different ways of activation. So another way to activate the spleen is through the saliva. Saliva, spleen, very much connected. So now I want to activate the saliva by moving the tongue around in my mouth, inside on the back part of the teeth. So I start from the left up, and I press with my tongue all the way to the right. Then I go down on the right, and I go through each tooth. I push inside on the gums and on the teeth. And then I want to go outside. So I put my tongue on the left outside. I go around and inside. So 4 directions. 1 from the right to left, up, inside, left to right, down, then I go out, outside the teeth, down, outside the teeth. Now this activates the tongue and the saliva glands. So notice when you do this, you will start to have more saliva. Now, when you activate the saliva glands, you activate the spleen automatically. So let's do this. Up, down, up, outside, down, inside. So you do this a few more times, and you put a certain pressure on the gums, on the teeth, with your tongue, and notice how the saliva gets activated. So you may swallow the saliva. Now we don't do the same exercise we did last month with retaining the saliva in the mouth. You can swallow, but observe how we work on the spleen and how it activates. Very good. So we continue with the spleen. Place your palms facing down, 90 degrees angle on the palms, and relax. And today we will work individually. Each hand we work separately, each arm. Yeah. So I'm going to put my left up next to my ear. The right stays down. Breathe gentle and start putting your mind, your intention on the spleen. Spleen, to remind you, is on the left side of your abdomen, next to your stomach here. And push the left up. So the right is pushing down, left is pushing up. And be generous with a stretch. Here, I'm talking about the stretch on the spleen. Relax your body, relax your shoulders. Keep the left palm up, keep the right palm down. Very important in this posture is to have the right angle on the wrist. It is an activator of the spleen, and I keep the palms relaxed, but the wrist stays on 90 degrees, so that is not going to be very relaxed unless you can keep it without putting any force. And I'm going to breathe in and out and push my right hand down, my left hand up. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Now my shoulders are relaxed and parallel. Inhale. Stretch up, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but rotating to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Bring the hand down. Keep the hand on the 90 degrees, the wrist on the 90 degrees, and bring the right hand up and push it up and hold. Now notice the tingling sensation in your palms. And we work, so in Qigong we have 2 types of practice. One is accumulation of Qi through the stances, breathing. When we want to feel the accumulation of the Qi, so the pain, the pressure, the heaviness that we feel in the arms are not necessarily related to muscle pain. Some are, and some are not. You must make this difference yourself based on the feelings. Now, how do you know that the pain is a muscle or a meridian? If you leave your hands down right now, you will not feel any pain anymore. That is not a muscle pain. If you still continue to have pain, that is a muscle pain or a joint pain. So the pain, the stiffness, the heaviness that you feel in your arms is from the accumulation of qi in your body, in your meridians, especially in the arms and in the posture that we keep. So up. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Inhale, exhale. Notice my shoulders are balanced now. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And I turn to my right now and I pull up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And I bring the palms down. And now I'm going to work with both palms. So I bring my palms here, inhale. Push up, exhale. Always keep the 90 degrees angle on the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And relax your palms. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Just close your eyes for a minute and observe. Observe your palms, observe your feet. And I place my right palm on the spleen and I start tapping on the spleen. Breathe gentle. So now we don't put any intention in the breathing. We just breathe gentle, tap on the spleen. Now the tapping on the organs has multiple roles, multiple functions. One function is to eliminate potential toxins or whatever unwanted cells in the spleen. So we move them, the physical part. Then the second part is energizing the organ. By tapping, we energize the organ more. The blood flows better. It's moving. It's like a massage, like an internal massage. The third thing that we do is that most times when we exercise and we breathe, we bring more blood into the organs. But sometimes because we sit down too much, or we're not moving that much, blood doesn't reach everywhere. So this allows the blood to flow better in the organs. And relax. And place your left palm right now on the spleen and close your eyes and give yourself a minute to balance out all the energy that we brought into the spleen. We're gonna remove it right now by placing the left palm and we balance out. Breathe gentle. And relax. Very good. Okay, we move from the spleen right now to the liver and we'll work for a few minutes on the liver. The main attention is not on the liver today, is on the intestines. But as you see, we work on the spleen. Spleen helps with hydration of the entire body with the intestines. It helps with having enough liquids in the body. So your digestion works with liquids. If your digestion is dry, it's very hard to finish your digestion, to complete your digestion. So the spleen adds water and fluids into your digestive system. So now we work on the liver. And I'm going to start by just keeping the right hand on the lever. And we activate the tongue part of the lever. Remember, the spleen is in the center. Now I'm going to activate the lever. The lever and the gallbladder is on the sides of your tongue. So I want you to gently bite your tongue on the sides. We start to the left and right. Very good. Now, remember, the spleen was on the center, the liver is on the sides. Now, the liver also gets activated through your eyes. So, I'm going to keep my right hand on the liver, and with the thumb and the index finger, I'm going to start massaging my eyes. So, close your eyes and very gentle, you can start massaging your eyes by putting a very, very light pressure on your eyes through your eyelids. And massage the bones that are around your eyes, the socket of your eyes, your eyebrows, and your nose around your eyes, between your eyes here, the third eye. And we start a bit more with the left, and then we continue with the right. So, and now be more generous. You can press a little more. And relax. Very good. Now, remember, the eyes are filled with water. So the water in your eyes, the level of water in your eyes, the pressure of the water in your eyes is also a result of the functioning of the spleen. So the spleen will make sure that your eyes are not dry and your eyes are clear enough. Yeah. So now, as I worked on the eyes, I will do a bit more exercising with the eyes. So I'm going to look up and down, left and right, up and down, left, right. And try not to move your head as you're doing that. So keep your head without moving, look up and keep looking up, look down, look to your left, look to your right. And now close your eyes and start moving around with your eyes while you're keeping them closed. Move left, right, up, down, left, right, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. And keep doing rounds with your eyes closed, and change direction so you don't get dizzy. And open your eyes. Very good. Okay. So now we work on the lever. On the right palm, opposite your thumb, in the middle of your palm, here, you have a point for the lever. So we press on this point. So it's in the palm, in the right palm here. I press and I inhale, and I release and I exhale. I press and I inhale, I release and I exhale. I press and I inhale, and I release and I exhale. Very good. Okay. Tap on your hips and tap down all the way to your knees. And tap on your hips and tap down on your knees and up. Knees and onward. Knees. Very good. Okay. Now let's think about the liver. What liver wants? Liver wants peace of mind. So whenever you are getting angry or frustrated, the liver will take all these emotions and will have to work with it. So one way to give healing to your liver is by finding moments of peace when you're not angry, when you don't have any emotions that are damaging for the liver. So Qigong is very important to know that Qigong is not just breathing and exercise and movement, it's also working with the emotions and the thoughts. So when we do a Qigong session on the liver, we can be frustrated or angry or anything. And I'm sure by now, doing this exercise, you're already okay. You're quite balanced already during the session. But intentionally, you should know and you should think about it that part of the healing session for the liver is intentionally, purposefully being balanced. So now what I want to do is I want to find a reason to be at peace. Find a place where you are at peace. So you can do this mental exercise for bringing that energy into your liver. So you can think maybe there is a place in this world where you go and you sit down and you, I don't know, watching the sea, where is a very peaceful corner, either in your room maybe, or I don't know, watching TV, or any place that you physically go and you feel relaxed. I want you to take that sort of energy pattern and feel it and feel your liver with it. So take a moment first to think where is that place physically in the universe, in your universe, where you can go at any moment, or you went many times and you felt at peace. And mentally go to that place right now. And while you're keeping your right hand on the liver, actually your left hand better, yeah, because we want to balance out left hand, and mentally be in that place. Okay, hold on there. Don't leave that place. Be in that place. Keep staying in that place. And relax. Open your eyes. And I want you to think about also something very relevant. The liver works out the best between 11 and 3 in the morning. Yeah. So you have the gallbladder and the liver, they work at these times. And there is a very significant reason for which the liver peak activity is at that time, because at that time we're supposed to sleep. We're supposed to be in deep sleep between 11 and 3 in the night. So we are built in such a way that we want to give a break to the liver to process the emotions and do the cleaning of the blood. So liver's main thing is to clean the blood from toxins. And in Qigong, we believe that the liver cleans your body from emotions. So as you know, each organ is responsible for producing a certain range of emotions, or they say that each organ is capable of producing these emotions, but the liver filters down the blood, and the blood goes everywhere in your body, in every other organ. So the blood will naturally collect the emotions. Remember, blood, water absorbs every emotion or memory or thought. So the liver eventually will be responsible for cleaning up all the toxins and the toxic emotions that we accumulated throughout the day. And the reason for doing that in the night is because when we're asleep, we're not supposed to have any emotions unless we have a nightmare or we have a very nice dream. But generally, in deep sleep, we don't activate our emotions. So the liver has the peace to do that. Now, when we practice Qigong, we want to give that peace to the liver. And also, we want to allow the liver to work better when we do Qigong. Yeah. Excellent, very good. So we finish with the liver now. Now we move to the intestines. So we have the small intestine and we have the large intestine. And many times when we think about the intestines, we don't really know what we're supposed to do. When we do the small intestine is responsible for turning the food into energy. It sends this energy, the spleen takes this energy, the qi from the small intestine, sends it to the lungs, combines with the air qi through the breathing, and then sends it everywhere through the blood in the body. So the small intestine has one function. It has more fire, yeah, because fire is needed for these reactions to happen. And then the large intestine is responsible for the waste management of the body. So when we work with digestion and we work with both, we usually work with both in the same time. So we take the right hand and we move on the small dantian clockwise, very gentle. And as we move, we start keeping the center in one place and we move with the dantian, not the hand, but the hand stays there and moves the intestine. And then move back up. So I move up, up, down. Intestine, small intestine, and then large intestine. Small intestine, and then large intestine. And this movement sounds or looks like it's not maybe very efficient, but in reality, it's very efficient because it moves the things inside your intestines, but you have to do it long enough. Very good. Okay, we'll do a Bagua exercise standing without stepping that activates the intestines. So chi ball to the left, bring your hands up, and then turn to your right side and place the left hand in front, right hand is behind your back. And I stay there, I lift my right hand up, and then I move to the other side. Now, notice the movement of my hands are the left palm here up, it goes down, 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 down here. And then I change, and the right palm goes on the way here. My feet don't move, my legs don't move, I only move from the waist up. And the reason for this is I want to put some pressure to squeezing on the intestines and the spine, and the hands function as a help to rotate more, you see, and they go from up to down. So both hands, they go from up to down. Chi ball here, both hands up, then turn, and then each one goes lower. So I go here, chi ball, both hands up, turn your palms, and look how they both go down on the other side. And chi ball, inhale, exhale. Chi ball, palms up, exhale. If you can, ideally, you turn 360 degrees. So you turn here, you look back, you see, I look back, and then I bring the hands up, and then I look back again here. Then chi ball, bring your hands up, and then go back here. And chi ball, go up, and then go back here. Chi ball, up, down. Chi ball, up, down. Chi ball, up, down. And chi ball, up and down. Very good. So this activates your spine, but also activates your intestines as well. So as you know, in Qigong, we have two types of exercise, yin and yang. Yin means stances, holding. Yang means movement, breathing. So you, with the intestines are moving all the time. They are like rivers. of the body, right? There is always transit, always transit. There is nothing, there is none, never stopping, yeah? Even when you don't eat, there is still liquid that goes into your intestines and then goes back to the body, goes into this also is a function that is done by the spleen. The spleen decides, okay, there is so much food in your intestines, I will add some water. And there is a certain density in your intestines. And then if there is too much water, the spleen will decide, we have to recycle this water, let's take it back, okay? Now, one important thing that we discovered through our researches in the water workshops is that if the water is not alive, the water is not absorbed by the body. So it's very important the water that we're drinking to be somehow the good water that we need to drink, right? If you drink a lot of water that is not alive, which means what? Is not energized, it will not be absorbed by your body. So that is very important for digestion because you drink 3 liters of water and then you just go to the bathroom and you pee them all like immediately and you don't retain any water. Now, that happens for several reasons, but from my experience, this is one of the reasons that you don't retain the water because the water is not binding, is not retained by the body because it's a dead water. Now, what is a dead water? Well, water can be energized, water can move, water can be energized mentally as well, emotionally, and so on. So there are many aspects of the water. Now, the second part is the spleen. The spleen, when the spleen doesn't work well, your intestines will not have enough water, so therefore the rivers will not flow. So there is constipation, there is dryness, and then we suffer because of that. So when we practice Qigong, we want to add to the movement of the intestines. I don't tap on the intestines, I tap on the liver and on the spleen, but on the intestine, I don't tap. But I move them, I massage, and I also use my palms to do that. Another way to activate the intestines, which we mentioned in a session before, is to use the feet. The feet have reflexology points, and we use those for activation the digestion. That's why in my book, I write about digestion quite a lot, as in one full chapter in my book, and I discovered through researches and practices and cultivation exercises that after we eat, it's better to stand or walk or do something that allows us to use the gravity for digestion. If we lay down, then that will not help with our digestion. So moving, light moves, turning, stretching, standing, washing the dishes, going for a walk, it helps much better with the digestion rather than being at horizontal, being laying down, watching TV or sitting down. So try to do that when you exercise. Yeah, when you eat. I mean, after you eat. Very good. So we work more on the intestines right now, and we'll do a yin exercise. So left up, right down, and I relax. I balance my body, balance my shoulders, balance my lower body, and I close my eyes. Breathe gentle. So now what I'm doing is I am activating the descending colon. So by lifting the left hand up as much as I can, I stretch this part of my abdomen, which is where the descending colon is. And I lift my hand down and I lift my right hand up, which allows me to work on the ascending colon. So ascending colon is on the right side, from down to up. Transversal colon is under my stomach, and then descending colon is from right up to, from left up to left down. Very good. Okay, and I leave my right hand down. Excellent. Very good. Now, we did this exercise before. We're going to do it one more time. I want to mentally and physically take the saliva from my mouth, swallow it, and feel it as it goes into my stomach, and then from my stomach directly into the small intestine. So I use this. We can do this with a bit of cold water that allows you to increase your awareness, or you can do it with saliva. So both okay. If you have some water, you can have a bit of water. I have some water too. And you will use this water if you either cold or hot, because this will allow you to feel the water going all the way to your intestines. So you can do that with a bigger quantity, and then you feel it. You just feel your stomach. It goes into your stomach, especially if your stomach is empty. You can feel where it goes and where it reaches in your small intestine. It reaches very, very fast. Yeah. So very fast. The hydration of the body, if the water is good, it can be done very, very fast. So you can extend this practice, this cultivation practice, by filling with, for example, you can have some spicy soup, yeah, that you can eat it on empty stomach, because the spicy will also add fire to the skin inside, to the tissues, so you can feel it. So then you have a better idea. You explore your body through feeling this. So you swallow the spicy soup and you allow it to go inside in the intestine, and then you see where it goes. Of course, there will be a point where you won't feel it anymore, but at least you can start feeling your digestion. And you can do this with hot tea, for example. Drink a bit of hot tea and allow it to go. Now, the last part of today's session is adding fire to your digestion. Digestion works with fire. The small intestine is a fire element, right? So it's consider adding fire to your digestion if you don't already have that in your nutrition. It's really important to make your digestion going better. And since today we didn't work with a ball, I'd like to work the last exercise of the class with a Tai Chi ball. I hope you have it. If you don't have it, you can work without the ball. And since we warmed up and we're good, we just go straight to a little more difficult exercise. Just a few minutes until we finish. So I want you to go up to, go to your left and bring the ball in front of your dantian. And today we'll do 25 seconds on each stance. So I start counting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And switch to the hard dantian, turning to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Relax your shoulders. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and turn to your left and bring the ball to the higher dantian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And turn to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now switch to the hard dantian to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And go down to your lower dantian to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And I turn and I go up. 1, 2, go down. 1, 2. 1, relax as much as you can. 2. And relax one more time. As you go up, try to relax more. Hold less power on the palms. And one more time, very gentle, all the way up. And one last time, we're gonna go very, very slow. So very slow as you can. Slow down more, and more, all the way up to your forehead. And now we go down, breathe gentle, but slow down more, relax more. And good, that's it. I hope you have a very good Friday, and I will see you on Monday, 11 o'clock Bahrain time. Okay, bye-bye.